Hello there, my name's Sean, also known as the Determinator. Just suddenly felt like recording a game, so we'll record this tournament game in the Xantus's Hummingbird All-In. The tournament where you have to keep 5 cards or 5 food, and going second in this one, as you can see. And oh dear, my opponent's going to be taking that diver from the tray. We've at least got some wetland birds. We have got a 1 food forest bird, but it's not the best one. But yeah, I mean, I guess if this wasn't an all-in game, I would probably just keep the pink-eared duck, or maybe the musk duck and nothing else here. But now I've got to think of how I'm going to deal with this. Dart Specialist is a better bonus card. Be tempted to go 5 food here, but obviously the diver's gonna go. You got to assume. Well, the thing is, they can't take the nightjar and have any food left, so you've got to think that they will take. They've kept 5 birds, so I mean, there's a chance they take the nightjar, I suppose, and not the diver. There's also a chance, I suppose, they have like a sparrowhawk or something, so you could take both of these and still get a forest bird down, or a condor. So it's probably risky here for me to keep 5 food. Now I'm gonna go the safe and just go for 5 cards and see what's in the tray, but probably just ditch the musk duck to get to 3 food and then play the pink-eared duck and then dig from there. Probably Dart Specialist. I think that's it's yeah, not a great hand, but we'll see what we can do with it. Okay. Oh, they left the diver. Wow. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm taking that. I could do the thing of taking the nightjar as well and then just ditching a card for food. No, I think, yeah, you got to take the diver here and just. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. I'm playing against Mascanur here, who I know is Polish, and Mascanur is Polish for puffin, so he's going to be very happy to see that, and I know that'll be all over it. Unfortunate to have to do that, but I think you've got to here, especially if it's your mascot. But anyway, this is I think this is my 8th game in this tournament, in this group stage. No, not 8th, 9th. He has taken it. So do we just play this nutcracker just to get to? I think we've got to. I think that's better, because it's at least a 5-point bird. We may not use the power at all, but I think it's better than just taking food, teaching a card, taking food, and then playing. Yeah, no, I think this is better, marginally. We've got an egg-heavy end, last 3 and a couple of end rounds, so that's kind of interesting. But so, lucky the fish came up there. Feeder's in a nasty position for him now, but he has got the white Rebecca perfectly, basically put the like overpowered bird in this mode. Really, it's the very best. Any bird, a single food bird that gives food would be good, but the wetback woodpecker is just S tier. But yeah, what I was saying, this is the 9th game in this tournament. We're currently 5-3, which is good, pretty good. But only one person qualifies from the group, I think, and then some like the best of the rest in terms of the best records of the second place people. I don't know, something like that. So it's going to be very tough to qualify. Oh dear, and we're up against a wagtail here. So they've got an excellent start. And then we know they've got the puffin as well, so yeah, almost certainly going to win the end of the round unless... yeah, I think I've got to pick up this nightjar here. It could be decent. I mean, it's not... I don't know. I've not really played the nightjar much in 1v1. Maybe it's not worth it. It's obviously very good in multiplayer, which I play much more frequently. And then there's the cuckoo for potentially for eggs, but I don't know if so they've already laid eggs, so that's unfortunate. So we've missed the eggs this time, so I'm not sure if the cuckoo's that worth it. So they're not going to go grass them particularly. I think we just go from the deck here. Yeah, I think so. Bluebird, no, it's not amazing. Backstrike, okay. Oh, the booby's great, but the egg access from the white throat is more important here, probably. I doubt they're gonna draw again. They might do, but yeah, I think that's important here with no other obvious egg access. So we need to. So they're going to have to take food again, and that feed is awful, so I'll probably wait till they've taken food. Oh, wow. Okay, they've taken food and the feed is not any better. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to lay eggs, take food, play the white throat, but not going to be able to do that now. The alternative would be... pick up this goshawk from the tray and lay eggs and play the goshawk. It would tie the end of the round unless they've got like a double play with a grey warbler or something. We don't get the eggs from it though, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's well, it means we can take this booby, I suppose, if we draw again. So I think that's probably worth it. Let's do that. Okay. Wow, that's a good set of birds. Probably, I mean, the magpie lark will be great, but I think, I'm going to say Phoebe, they're not going to have that many bow nests. Probably shouldn't think about my bonus card too much with it, because we should get loads of birds with free food cost. Yeah, so our food access, basically our card access is good and everything else is poor right now. Let's take the magpie lark. I think that's a really difficult one. But yeah, if we lay eggs now, we can play the goshawk, and then next round we can take food, ditch a card, and we can play lesser white throat, and then hopefully maybe we only have to lay eggs once that round, and we can get potentially 4 eggs or more into that round. So, but yeah, still no access to anything else other than amongst these cards, other than just card draw. Obviously, less white throat does give eggs at least, but yeah. So what? Oh, they're going to play the puffin. They're going to play the puffin as their wetland bird. It looks like. So they're just considering what they're gonna play if they play. What they're gonna play with the wagtail if they play the puffin. But they can take food again and play anything, I guess. But I do worry that I have a double play. Oh, Silver Eye. Okay. Well, that's good. That's really good for me because my food access is poor. So, although they're just going to activate it at the end of the round when I can't use their nectar and they can. But oh well. Maybe they'll use it. Maybe they'll use it at some point in the round that I can. When I can use it. Yeah. It'd be a shame here if I played this goshawk and then they did a double play anyway. And won the end of the round, but So yeah, presumably going to draw cards. They're going to pick up this Phoebe. I mean, they've already got 2 bowl nests. Yeah, maybe I should have thought about the deny for the Phoebe there. Assuming that they did take it. Yeah, of course, because they're not going last, I get the nectar. I should have thought about that. I could have. Of course, the silver eye didn't come out by the time I needed to take food for the white throat, so I couldn't have got the white throat down, but. And I wouldn't have had the eggs to be able to do a double, or the food to do a double. Yeah, so maybe. I think it's worth losing. Is it worth losing the nectar? Because I don't think they can double play here. I guess they could. They could find Cisticola or Grey Wobbler into something. Because they haven't got that much food. But I think it's worth. Oh, do I spend a nectar here? That could be the difference between a nectar and a not. So I think actually I do. It's a bit weird. But it just uses the nectar. Saves the card to saves the card for ditching for food. So I think that's worth skipping. Yeah, slightly weird. But yeah, I'm sure they're gonna double play here and ruin my day, but oh, they don't cardinal. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of food to get in. Okay. So they're going to try and draw cards at the end of the round, or they might draw cards earlier, but then not use the silver, I suppose. Nothing good in the tray, so obviously I want to get that white throat down, so that's priority. The feeder's awful. Do we draw here? Yeah, I kind of want to bait them a little bit into drawing and maybe giving me food with silver eye. Oh, Robin, that's nice. And that's nice as well. Oh, wow, okay, that's a tray. Well, obviously I'm going to have to take the Galar here. The quail's really good, but I can't leave the Galar, so... But yeah, you can't, if you're going to draw earlier here, you can't use the silver eye because you're going to be allowing me to play something like this Galar earlier. But yeah, they don't want the quail, that's kind of interesting, but I suppose they're using all their habitats, it's fine. So let's... Let's do this. So I'm going to, yeah, the Robin's good. This is awkward. Karen Crow's probably on the chopping block next. Shrike. Yeah, let's get rid of the Shrike. So, what I'm probably going to do is play this, the Magpie Lark in the grasslands before I lay eggs next. Hopefully I'm going to need to lay eggs. Once this round I can play 2 birds in the forest, the Galar and the lesser white throat, then I can get 4 eggs. That's the plan. Have I got enough turns for that? Magpie Lark. Yeah, I should do. Magpie Lark. Eggs. Food. Galar. Food. Lesser white throat. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. We're 1 turn short. Says Phoebe. Good play. Good play. Maybe we probably play the Robin and not the Galar. Play the Galar later. Could do that. Let's. Well, I need to decide now because I need to use the worm or the grain on this Magpie Lark. So Magpie Lark, eggs, food, Galar. Oh yeah, no, I should just have enough food. But if not, I can play that Robin instead. And I could use the worm. I need to use the worm for the lesser white fruit, or the robin. So I'm going to need the worm either way, so I'll just use the grain. Yeah, I know there's not a grain in the feeder, but yeah, maybe that was a mistake. You've not got a huge number of cards to play, so it would be a risk to draw on the last end of turn of the round. Maybe the stuff you've got is great, but okay, that's a good feeder for me. So I could play the lesser white for now actually. Yeah, we'll be one food short of being able to play the galah unless they gave me a nectar. But well, either way, we need to get this down. This is priority. Yeah, if we have to play the robin rather than the galah first, then it's not the end of the world, but we will have to lay eggs once in the next round to qualify for that end of round, which is a bit of a pain. But maybe by then we can do some sort of double play. Actually, maybe I should have kept that robin, that shrike, because it's at least keeps qualifies for this bonus card. We actually haven't got anything. We've got 3, but okay, the puffin goes in. Yeah, I'm not paying any attention unless you, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm not paying any attention this round around. I'm just going to do what I think's best from the engine, and if we get around the point, so be it. If we don't, I don't mind. So we must remember that I have the magpie lark. That's such a potential banana skin, forgetting that you have these yellow powers. I've done it so many times. Okay, that nectar's big, because now we can play the galah. So I think we can get rid of the carrion crow now. Yeah, we can get rid of the carrion crow now, even if we can't get nectar from it. We got fish, because we need lots of fish. We do need worms too, but yeah, that's fine. Definitely don't use the nutcracker. Yeah, we're going to lose the end of round, but so be it. Yeah, and you know, with these big wetland plays we have, in particular, maybe I should have taken the worm then, because I could have played the robin straight away next round if I wanted to, but I don't know. I think it could be too late by then, possibly. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not too late, but you know, maybe they're starting this next round, so maybe there's something in the tree that one, and they'll give me a nectar. That'd be nice. But yeah, surely you draw cards again here and give out another nectar. Yeah, we need to find one more 3 food cost bird. So that'd be good. Yeah, I think if we get that nectar at the start of the next round, I will play the robin, because it would be useful to be able to pick stuff up without having to draw cards for 0 points. But you know, maybe I don't know, Kakapo or something shows up, and I'd rather play that in the forest. But we'll see. Yeah, giving away grain to a wagtail's not great, but oh, blue jay, that's Is that just for the end of the round, or because you couldn't find anything better? You're winning end of round anyway, you don't have to worry about that. Worry about double plays or something, I don't know. Maybe they got Bowl Nest bonus card, but then surely you keep the Says Phoebe for when you've got for when you can max it out. But Omnivore is quite possible. I haven't got any. Oh, yeah, there's no Omnivore bird. But, yeah, there's every chance that it's Omnivore that they've got. Okay. Awful tray, so they probably aren't going to be drawing cards, which is unfortunate. But we could think about like maybe doing like one of these double plays, like doing the Great Egret into something. The thing is, it would be so like perfect if you could play the bald eagle first to get some fish for these other birds, but if I'm going to play another bird in the wetlands, I'd want to do the double play so you can unlock this resetting of the tray feature again. Don't really want to play a single bird there, because then you wouldn't be able to get to this feature if you then double played, potentially. But yeah, maybe they might think of it resetting the tray here with their rat. Quite possibly. They're obviously not going last this round, so they can't give away a nectar. They can't draw cards on the last turn and give away a nectar. They didn't do that on that last round, of course, so which is interesting. Okay, oh, they did, and they didn't. Oh, so they didn't reset. He just drew blindly. Okay. So do I play Robin? Now the thing is, we've only got the only thing I'm okay getting rid of is this bluebird. It's pretty good. We do need to find something for the magpie lark. I'm gonna draw cards, I think. Yeah, I think it's good to draw cards, just so we've got a bit in our back pocket. Okay, they're not very good, and that's our last 3 for bed. They're all awful, but you know they could be cycling, so I don't think any of these are going to be at all interesting to you. So I don't think it matters what I take. Tui, that's unfortunate. But is it too late to run the Tui? Possibly. So we're probably done drawing now in this game. I think it's okay to play Robin. It's still, I would say, a little bit late. But I think so. What maybe we could do is there a world? Brown Falcon. Okay. Is there a world where I could do Bluebird into Bob White? That would clear off the whole forest, and we could do another, and we can lay eggs once. So have we got enough turn to do that for the end round? But we can only get one set because of the diver. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we could do that. I think it's just worth playing this Robin. It's close. I would, if I didn't have the food to play, it would probably be my limit. But I mean, this Bob White, it's not great, but it does at least help for the bonus card if we end up not playing this knot, which is possible, because we're not going to have that many turns left. We do need to find something, of course, for the Maple Lark. So it's risky playing this double play now, and not maybe saving it for the Lark, but then that's not a great double play for the Lark. But yeah, probably what I would do on that last round is do one of these double plays with the fish birds, and then draw cards to look for something for the Lark, or hope something comes up that with this Robin here. But let's go for the nectar, go for the worm, and go for the nectar. Very nice. We've got well, we've only got 1 bird cycle, but we can maybe get rid of the knot if we have to. Very nice. And yeah, unfortunately, we are one food short of being able to do this double play fast, but that's fine. I think that's okay. We can't, as I say, we can't do anything with this end of round. It might be useful to have the option to lay eggs for like reasonable points for that last end of round as well, because obviously we can't lay them on the platform. We've only got Goshawk at the moment. We can't lay them on there this round because then the white throat won't work. So it's possible that next round we might lay them on the egret and we might be able to do something other than losing the end of the round, but I'm not sure I'm going to have the turns to do that, as well as look for something for the map, find the food for it, play all those birds. Yeah, it's that's a lot to be doing. So probably, I mean, they've only got 3 spaces for this last end round, so it's definitely not out of my reach to win that. But I'm probably going to lose this one unless... Obviously they have to play... They have to play one more bird. I don't know. They might be thinking of whether they can possibly play another one. They obviously have to lay eggs now because they haven't got enough eggs to play anything. So do you lay eggs now, play something, maybe in the grass, and then lay eggs again? We then have enough food to play something else, and how will that look? Make you look for the end of round? It's awkward actually. That's not a great feeder, but I think we have to take it here. Do we just take the right? Yeah. Let's look for more nectar. Okay, that's good. We've got some other food now for this. Play next round with these fish birds. It would be absolutely clutch here if there's lots of fish on this reroll for the bald eagle next round. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, good that no grain came up, so I got a free 2 points. Not so good. There's only 1 fish, but that might make the difference between being able to do this play and not. Yeah, maybe I'm okay in playing the bald eagle first. Playing the bald eagle first just to get 1 fish, and then doing the double play, and then drawing with just being able to get 3 cards and a diver activation. There's a good chance that something will come up. I can play with the lark, even if it's something a bit suboptimal, like I don't know, Fuji's hawk or something. Just anything obviously is better than nothing. But yeah, that's always very awkward, and it's a problem I have frequently. I've got to say, fairly frequently, I end up playing one of these yellow piles. Either I forget them, or I'm left in a position where I want nothing to play with them. And I have to scramble a bit, and then I'm trying to find something. Sometimes I'm lucky and find it, or sometimes I don't get anything. And I have to play a 3 or 2 point bird because I've got nothing else. So that's definitely something I'm aware that can happen. Yeah, points probably aren't going to be great right now, but yeah, they are a bit weak. But we're about to get some decent turns in this game. Yeah, so they're gonna... Are they just gonna lay eggs 3 times and play something here? Yeah, they've laid eggs. What are they doing this for a turn then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, they must be laying eggs again then. No? Drawing cards? Well, yeah. If you're gonna draw cards and give me a nectar, then I can use that to lay eggs. Yeah, I've only got 2 turns left, so I can only do this. That's fine. And then we can spend the nectar when we lay eggs. Which quite good. We could ditch a card and just... Yeah, of course, we've got the booby coming up, so we've got to potentially find a bonus cards. Yeah, do we ditch the knot? Do we ditch? So I'm ditching if I'm gonna lay eggs and ditch 2 resources to get more eggs. It'll be the nutcracker, and then I'll need something to cycle with the robin. Do I just get rid of the knot? Maybe. I'd rather find something for that grassland than have the knot, probably. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that as well. So I think as good as the knot would be, like, combination with the booby. I mean, because I could just not play the egret and just... oh no, sorry. Oh, I've got the space for the knot, but I just don't think I've got turns for the knot. Yeah. No, let's do this. This could... Well, so in the next round we probably do the white float in the wetlands. That makes sense. We'll just fill up the grass. It doesn't really matter. But obviously we need to make sure we keep the eggs in the forest when we play things next round, so that my pull-out works. Assuming we find anything. But anything which is like at least better than the egg cost, so 3 points is better than not finding anything. But as poor as it would be, so they did manage to win it around. Yeah, that's fine. We are ahead now in the grass and nectar, which is nice. Burrowing out, I'll take that. Oh, fairy wren. No, they're both the same because they're both the fairy wren lays an egg. Burrowing out would be good for centre round, but then I probably yeah, I may end up not being able to lay eggs for that end of... Well, we're not going to have the burrowing out in anyway. So no, let's just... Do we play the bald eagle now just to grab that fish? I mean, I could try and work out, but I don't think... I'm not too bothered about it. I don't think anyone's going to be I don't think he's going to be taking... Well, he'll leave one of them. He might reset the tray, actually. So yeah, we clear out... Well, we definitely need to clear out the diver, so we'll do that first. Would have liked more than one fish, but whatever. If we, so what did they pay? Trump to Swan. Fair enough. They've got no cards, so they're going to be drawn cards. They can't reset the tray, so it's unlikely unless they've got Prairie Manager. No, they're not going to be taking both those birds. So we will at least have a point bird to play with the lark. Woohoo! How's the nectars looking? I bet they're pretty close. Yeah, they are. They're way ahead in the wetlands, so... Well, in theory... Well, actually, no, unless... If we're assuming we're not playing not, which I don't think we are, then... Okay, that silver eye... that's quite big. They didn't take... Okay, let's take food. And I think we may as well... Oh, that's nice. Reroll. Yeah, okay. Think we may as well pick up one of these birds. I don't think it matters which, because they're both going to be the same. I suppose the booby bonus card, it might direct us. So maybe we don't pick up them because they should stay there. I don't think we're going to have the turns to be able to draw cards again, actually. But we are definitely going to have to take food again. Yeah, we are going to have to. So, we may as well gamble. Welcome Swallow. Welcome Swallow is not bad. The Galar missed again, which is quite nice for me. Welcome Swallow, I mean, we can play that without having to take food again. We'll see what the bonus card is first before we make any other decisions, I think. But if it's like put a counter, then actually this is decent. Shame we can't play it before laying eggs. Or before activating the white throat. But, oh no, of course, it's the Magpalock, so it's yeah, we're going to play in the grassland if we play it, but then that will be... yes, that's a 3-point, but again, it's the same as the fairy wren and the owl. So, probably... It's actually to my detriment a little that the feeder didn't reveal any grains there, because if it had revealed a few grains, then it would make potential our last forest activation decent, because we'd be able to grab grains for the nutcracker. But oh well, there we go. There's a few. Because if we are, say, you're going to play the owl for the swallow, we don't need any more food, but the owl, we just need a rat. So we just need to, find a food to force it down, and then we can just get other grains and put them under the nutcracker and make that a decent action. Yeah, we can't win the wetland nectar. There's no point in taking food again, I don't think, now to try and get more nectar. Yeah. Let's just go for this. We need to clear off. It doesn't matter because we're going to be using the wetlands for the white throat. So it doesn't. I don't think it matters. We've got an egg on the goshawk thin around. We may lay eggs again, but maybe take food, lay eggs. We can get a decent number of. Yeah, we'll see what the end of round situation is. So we'll just clear off. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. If we're going to lay eggs again, and see what these bonus cards are. Oh, look at that! Isn't that beautiful? Well, that's a very easy decision. Discard, please, and make sure I get it right. These are the two I'm discarding, not keeping. Excellent, 8-point bonus. So we don't need to think about a bonus card then. So yeah, we just... I think there's potential that the forest action is going to be better than our grassland action. It depends how many grains come up, right? So yeah, we can win this end of round actually, but so are they going to draw on the last turn and give us nectar? Maybe they will, but we can take 2 nectar because we can spend it in the grasslands, and they have taken over our forest nectar, unfortunately. They are very close. If they want to take food again, they have a chance of beating us in the grasslands. So yeah, I think we do take food. I think we do risk. We may as well just pick up. Doesn't matter. As I said, the fairy wren, the owl, the swallow, they're all the same points, if I'm right. I think I'm right in saying. They're all 3 points. We could, in that, yeah, we can't gamble. We've just got to, yeah, let's just take nectar and hope lots of grains. We can take 1 more nectar. That's unfortunate, but we can take another nectar and spend it in the grasslands. That's fine. We can get a grain for the nutcracker, and we take a rat, and we just play the burrowing out, I think. Yeah, it's weak, but what are you gonna do? I had to do that in a very similar situation in a recent game, actually. So we played that nutcracker right at the start of the game, and we ended up with 1 cash. But it unlocked that being able to get 2 through the turn for cheap. So I'm not gonna complain too much. Yeah. Oh yeah, so we can't put the eggs in the wetland because that's where we put in the white fruit. Can we? Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe we should have. Could we cleared off the mag? Yeah, maybe we should have cleared off. Oh no, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we have 4 eggs? Oh, I cleared off the diver. I should have thought about that. We could have won the end of the round, but now we can't because unless we don't want to use the white fruit. Oh, black red start. Well, maybe we were. Maybe they're going to win anyway. Maybe they would have won anyway. Yeah, because they're going to lay eggs for 4, 5, so they can get. But then, if they want to use the red start, unless they're just going to put, they're just not going to use the red star. They're just use it for eggs, maybe. That's unfortunate. So yeah, it would have been worth losing a white for egg to be able to compete in around. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. But we're going to win the grass and nectar anyway, even without these two. So that's something. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. There's nothing we can do about that now. Well, actually, we would have had to have skipped the bob white egg as well, if that had happened. So it would have been. So we lost 2. So yeah, it would have been. I think we've only lost. Assuming it would have meant we'd won instead of drawn, or drawn instead of lost. Then it's only 3 points. Then that the loss is only 1 point. Because we lost 1 point being the white throat egg loss and the skipping the bob white. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, of course we're getting these eggs too. I forgot about that. Of course we're getting those eggs, but we just couldn't get them in. Yeah, he did just. Oh, yeah. Okay, then he plays that. Yeah. Yeah. So we are going to lose by 1 point. Yeah, the eggs. The end of round by a single egg. So yeah, it would have been 3 points. So yeah, we only lost 1 point from not clearing off these and putting the white fruit eggs in here instead. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Well, we could have won it, I suppose. Oh, I don't care anymore. I've resigned it now. So we're just gonna play this burrowing now. But we've got good bonus cards. It's quite a nice full board, but I don't think this is enough to win. Sadly, this is great start. Woodpecker Wagtail for my opponent. Probably done it. Bird point lead. Oh well, we've got bonuses too. But end of rounds is where we were weak. Eggs, we weren't bad actually. We've got a few tucks thanks to the glass. Oh, maybe we've done it actually. Oh, nice. Oh, we did win. Look at me being all pessimistic here. Oh, that's very nice. Wasn't expecting that at all. So what did they do then? One data analyst, Forrester. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that in the second half their draws were pretty weak, which is unfortunate. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and maybe I'll see you in another one if I can raise the enthusiasm for for recording. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.